So, as a business owner, we're always looking at how can we generate these leads. And the big challenge a lot of times with the fitness space is that how we generate leads are very passive. We're very reactive to it. Meaning, one thing we can do is do ads, whether it's on Facebook, TikTok, whether we're doing ads in the newspaper, all these different things. We put data out there and we're paying for data out there, but we're very much reactive. We wait for someone to see the content and they come in. And the challenge that even though this lead, you may get a lead from this ad, this lead doesn't know who you are. There's no relationship built with this person. They've never touched anybody, communicated with you. So you struggle at building trust with this person. So a lot of times what happens is that you'll see someone who comes in a lead and it may take a long time for them to actually convert to be a client or come in a lead and take time to book a consultation unless their pain point is really, really high. So we're always looking at, okay, and a lot of times, when people say multiple polls, they're like, oh, one poll is the Facebook poll, and then one poll is this kind of poll. And then, other things we can do is, people talk about, sending out postcards, in the mail. Again, you send out postcards, you don't even know who you're talking to. You hope that they see it and then just don't throw it in with regular trash that comes in the mail, and you still wait for them to take ownership. So one of our favorite polls to do is events. Now, before Stretch Therapy, what happened was we do an event and we'll sit there and be like, hey, would you like a free month? Would you like a free week of training? Hey, would you like to get your body comp done? And someone's like eating a donut walking by going, absolutely not, or whatever. So it wasn't a gentle way to engage with the community. So many people I know in the fitness space, it was like, dude, I'm just gonna give up on events because there's no need to do that. But with Stretch, it gives now an opportunity to engage with the client. And so what we do is we go to events, we set up our stretch table, and we ask people like, hey, did you get your free 5-minute stretch? So instead of giving away, you think about it. Personal training runs anywhere. If you're doing one-on-one training, it's probably $80 to $100, at least, depending on where you are in the country. And then, semi-private, you're probably at, $80 to $100 a week, depending on where you are in the country. Some places a little bit more, some people a little less. So when you give away a month of training for a stack of leads, you're looking at $400 to $500 in value that you're just gonna give away. When you already paid to come to this event, so now you're dropping about $1,000, hopefully you get a good number of leads if people wanna engage. Instead, what we do is we pay for the event and we give them 5 minutes of stretching. And the value that 5 minutes stretching has is that instantly they get to communicate with the team. We get into a conversation with 5 minutes where we actually are touching them, and and then when we collect the information, they're going right into our CRM. So we have their name, we have their email, we have their phone number, with it. And from that 5 minutes, we can turn around and say, hey, and we've had people book personal training consultations, we've had people book stretch consultations directly from the event. So just to show you what we're talking about, we did 2 events recently. We did one March 8th, I believe, and then we did another one March 20th or 22nd, I think 22nd. In the March 8th event, we had 52 people come in. From the 52 leads, these are 52 people that we got their name, email, phone number, and we stretched them. So there were a bunch of people walking around the event, like, did you get your free 5-minute stretch? And when you do events, the first half an hour, people are like, no, as soon as they see somebody on the table, it's game over. So 52 leads. From the 52 leads, I think we booked 11 consultations, from there, and 1 strategic partnership, strategic partner meeting, which we feel is gonna really grow pretty well. And I think we've converted about 5 or 6, people already from the event. The strategic partner has become a client of ours, and now we're talking about doing other things together with their business and ours. And typically, a lot of medical professionals, they're acupuncturists, we wouldn't have been able to get that engagement, but they're at the event too, and we're able to do that. So then on the 22nd, we did another event, right? And we just fine-tuned our skills. We said, hey guys, this was good. Because normally we don't get 11 consultations from 52 leads that come in, so it's a very high, lead scenario. We said, hey, this time let's make sure we, push the consultations for every single person. So we asked everybody, did you book your consultation right after they got their stretching done? So we did this one, we get 52 again, or 52 or 51 people. From here, we booked 20 consultations. Of the 20 consultations, 17 were for stretch and 3 were for personal training. And we've converted some of those people already. Again, if you have 52 leads and 20 of them become consult, that's a pretty good ROI. So I just want to share, it's always about having different poles in the water, and every gym owner I know says, if I have enough leads, I can, grow my business. The challenge is most of the ways we go after lead development is passive. Unless you're going in your list, or you turn around knocking on doors, or you're going out to, but every place you go out to, you just sit there and hey, I'm so-and-so personal training. Did you know that we opened up a spot? Now we're able to show value immediately. So just a cool value add I want you to have. You can be in control of the growth of your business with stretch therapy.